The opportunity I almost ignored, I almost missed this, not because I thought it was a scam, not because someone talked me out of it. Honestly, I almost missed it because I was busy. I own a pallet company. Every day I'm dealing with deliveries, customers, suppliers, employees, problems that need to be solved. If you've ever owned a business, you know exactly what that's like. Every week somebody tells you, Mark, you've got to see this opportunity. After hearing that enough times, you stop paying attention. So when someone first told me about Freedom Path, I did what I always do. I smiled, I thanked them, and I went right back to work. But then something happened, something that made me stop and actually pay attention. I've been wrong before. Here's something I've learned after years in business. The biggest mistake entrepreneurs make isn't saying yes too quickly, it's saying no too quickly. I've done it more than once, because here's what happens. You get busy, really busy. Your business starts growing. Customers need you, your phone never stops ringing, you're putting out fires every single day. Then somebody walks in and says, I've got an opportunity you need to look at. Your brain immediately says, not another one? And maybe you're right, because let's be honest, there are a lot of bad opportunities out there. A lot. People promise easy money, passive income, financial freedom, no experience required. Sound familiar? I've heard it all. So I built a rule for myself. I don't say yes, but I also don't automatically say no. So I investigate because every once in a while, something surprises you. The question that changed everything. When I finally decided to spend a little time looking into Freedom Path, I wasn't looking for reasons to join. I was looking for reasons to leave. Seriously. I wanted to prove it wasn't worth my time. Because if I could cross it off my list, I could get back to running my business. But before I looked at compensation, before I looked at bonuses, before I looked at any of that, I asked one simple question, and it's a question I think every entrepreneur should consider. One question that I think every entrepreneur should ask before they ever get involved in any business. Forget the marketing, forget the excitement, forget the presentation. Ask yourself this, what problem does this business actually solve? Because businesses don't exist to make money. They make money because they solve problems. My pallet company solves a problem. Warehouses need pallets. Manufacturers need pallets. Companies need pallet removal. That's a real problem. People gladly pay for solutions. So, what problem was Freedom Path trying to solve? That became my mission. Digging deeper. So I started digging, not for 10 minutes, not for one presentation, for days. I wanted answers. Who owns the company? How long has it been around? What products are actually offered? Would someone buy those products even if there wasn't a business opportunity attached? How does the compensation really work? What are people not talking about? What does the fine print say? Because here's something I've learned. The truth is almost never in the headline. It's usually buried in the details. Most people only watch the presentation. Very few people actually read the documents. I wanted to be one of the few. Because if I was ever going to recommend something to someone, my reputation would be attached to it, and I take that seriously. What surprised me, and here's what surprised me, the deeper I went, the less interested I became in the opportunity, and the more interested I became in the customer. That might sound strange, but think about it. If customers genuinely receive value, then the business has a chance. If customers only exist because people are chasing commissions, that's a completely different conversation. So I stopped asking, can I make money? And I started asking, would I recommend these services to someone I care about? That question completely changed how I looked at everything. And honestly, it's the same question I think every person watching this should ask, not just about Freedom Path, about any opportunity. Now, you might be wondering, what exactly did I find? What products caught my attention? What made me keep researching instead of walking away? That's exactly what we're going to cover in the next episode. Because before you can understand the business, you have to understand the problem it's trying to solve. And I think that's the part almost everyone skips. I'll see you in episode 2. Next episode, the problem nobody is talking about. No, credit, debt, identity theft, business funding. Why earning more money doesn't always solve financial problems.